Kathy?
I'm here.
Oh.
Mike, you just gave me the camera.
Get started. You don't have to... All right.
And then it occurs there, too.
Page 1.
Page 1, that's no good. No good.
Yeah.
Not so bad, but I'll save that for later. I was given 2 directives, or no, 4 directives with respect to my remarks tonight from Judy. 2 don'ts and 2 do's. Okay. Okay. So I want to make sure I cover this. Number 1, don't. Number 1, don't. Don't be morbid. Wait a second. Now, what is that? What's left to talk about? Well, I will be a little bit morbid. You'll have to bear with me. This is kind of serious. I know it. Mainly jokes, but this is serious. You know, we had a terrible winter, as you all know, an awful winter, and we didn't know whether or not we'd have a wonderful spring and summer, but we have. There was a moment there, and I'll just share this with you, when prognosis was very scary. We didn't know what was going to happen, and I kept thinking about that garden there, which we put in 2 years ago. It's Judy's dream is to have a beautiful garden, and we planted it 2 years ago, and it came up really nicely, but the gardener said, this is just the first year. You really need to have a second year, things to take root and so on. And I thought, shit, what about this second year? How are we going to make it? Well, when I realized that, yeah, we are going to make it, and the garden came in beautifully, all this beautiful rain and stuff, I said, we got to have a party right in front of the garden. I want to see Judy standing in front of these flowers. That's about as morbid as I'm going to get. Sorry.
I want to see her there next year too.
Yes, of course. That's right. But I'm already grateful just for this summer and for this party and for all of you. The other let me see. Was the other don't was
Probably already done it.
I already violated. The other don't was don't emphasize Judy too much. Sorry. So, about 50 years ago, there was this great March on Washington. You know about that. We're celebrating that. If you see the little promos, always a little political promo before you eat. You check that out, but I won't talk about that now. And then, that's right. And then 5 years later, I married this person. I can't mention her name. She doesn't want too much attention drawn to her, but it's been 45 years. And, that's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. And despite all the morbid stuff, it really does get better, no matter what. This whole thing about for better, for worse, for sick, it's true. That's what it's all about. Anyway, so that's a little bit morbid, maybe. But I was supposed to be grateful. I'm supposed to be grateful. I'm supposed to talk about gratitude. I'm a professor. You know that. I got a few of my colleagues here, right? What do you do when you're asked to make a few remarks? You read Spinoza. So I got a few pages from Spinoza. In English. It's in English. No, listen, this is his definition of gratitude. I like this. Thankfulness or gratitude is the desire or zeal springing from love, all right? Whereby we endeavor to benefit him, her, with similar feelings of love, who has conferred a benefit on us, right? So you've all, in one way, you wouldn't be here if you had not conferred a significant benefit on us, particularly on Judy, on me, through Judy. And Judy will count all the different ways in which you've done that. I'm just grateful for all sorts of things. Too long to list, and we want a party, so you don't want to hear me talk about that. But the medicine that's been keeping Judy healthy was not around 8 years ago. It would have been a hopeless situation. So I'm really grateful for that. All right. Yeah, thanks. A little more Spinoza. A little bit more Spinoza. I love this quote from Spinoza. And I was thinking about this. This is proposition, 71. I can make that up.
We'll tell you if you're wrong.
Yeah, right. Check it out. Google it. Here's what he says. He says, only free men are thoroughly grateful to one another. You know, of course he means free persons, right? And that means gratitude really springs from an acknowledgement that something is freely given. And the gratitude is freely given back. And this party is all about giving back whatever we can, share our happiness, share our joy, share our surprise, share our gratitude. You know, you all earned it, you know, and we're grateful for that. Might
That
have
was
a couple
Proposition 73.
Pardon me? It's 70 oh, you did it. Barry's always got the Google going. Okay, so, you know, I just wanted to mention this while I had the floor here. I'm thankful. I mean, even if you just read Caring Bridge, we know it. You know, somehow we feel that. And I always notice people on Caring Bridge were saying things like, "I'm sending healing energy your way. I'm sending healing vibrations." Phil, you do that a lot, right? So, and I'm not sure I know what that means, but I wasn't sure I knew what that meant. But now that I see this beautiful woman that I married 45 years ago, I know what it means. So thanks for all the healing energy. Thanks for all the positive thoughts. Thanks for all the good cheer. Have a great time tonight. We'll have a little music.